Guys, it's the Power Pundit here, and this is part two of me ranking the Premier League strikers. So we'll continue, and we'll start off with Liverpool. Liverpool, we have Darwin Nunez. He is poor. Like the thing is with Nunez, it's like he can get into good positions, but man, his finishing is just awful. Like awful. Okay. I'm ranking him. I'm not gonna say he's Dross because Dross are the strikers that don't even get themselves into positions to score and don't even impact games and are basically just useless. Nunez can get himself into good positions, but his finishing is just man, like it's like he doesn't even like take time to think when he's finishing. He just shoots for the sake of shooting. He doesn't try to place it, doesn't look for the open spot of the net. He just yeah, it's just chaotic. Just yeah, poor. Man City, Holland, elite. Do I really need to explain this one? It's Holland. Man United, Hoyland, Dross. The guy, see the thing is with Hoyland, his finishing when he actually like gets a chance to score, it's actually not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. But this guy will never get himself into positions to score. His movement is awful. All he does is wrestle with defenders. Like, yeah, Hoyland, you're strong. So are the center backs. You wrestling with them is not going to work. It's the Premier League. It's just he offers nothing to Manchester United. No football IQ, poor movement. Like all he does is just back into defenders, wrestle with them. Like he is rubbish. Absolute. I think. Look, if there's one thing I'll give Hoyland, he's not the worst striker here. Okay, I think he's better than Calvert Lewin. So there's that. But overall, he's just dross. Now we got Newcastle. Isak, in my opinion, is elite. And this may seem controversial, but I think Isak's better than Holland because you have to take into consideration while Holland is a better finisher than Isak, Isak has more to his game. Isak can link up play, Isak can dribble, Isak can score from multiple places, unlike Holland, and he there's more things. When see the thing is with Holland, defenders look at him and they worry. The thing is, when they look at Isak, they're worrying about a lot more than just his finishing, his movement, his dribbling, his link up play. Like there's a lot more things that defenders have to worry about when it comes to Isak than it comes to Holland. So while Holland is the better finisher, overall game, Isak is better than Holland. And Isak's a very good finisher as well, so that's why I say Isak is better than Holland. So Isak overall, elite. Now we got Nottingham Forest, Chris Wood. He's a good striker. When Chris Wood was at Burnley, he was always getting decent statistics, like your typical 12 goal season striker. Newcastle, it didn't work out so well, probably just because he just didn't suit the style of play. But Forest, the system's made for it. The system is made for him, and he got 20 goals. Like this is a one season thing. He's not going to repeat this again. But still, 20 goals. That's brilliant, Chris Wood. He's a good striker. He's not elite, but he is a good striker that gets you a decent amount of goals in the Premier League. So, yeah. Good job to Chris Wood because 20 goals is amazing. Now we got Sunderland. I'm not talking about the promoted teams. Spurs, Dom Solanke. He's a good striker. I mean, like the thing is with Solanke, I know he didn't have a good season at Spurs. He was pretty disappointing a lot of times, but there are also times where this guy maybe he wasn't getting the goals, but his overall play was good. And Spurs fans were saying that, especially at the beginning of the season. Towards the end, maybe not so much, but the beginning of the season, Solanke wasn't getting the goals, but he was offering, he was contributing to the team still, And I rate him because at Bournemouth, this guy was something else. His 19 goals he got. He was amazing. And one bad season doesn't change how I think of him. People think he's rubbish because of this season. I don't think so. I think he's a good striker. I don't think he's elite, but I think he's a good striker. And people should have more respect for him. It was just one season at the end of the day. If you saw him at Bournemouth, you'd know that this guy's a top level striker for the Premier League. So, yeah. On to West Ham. Füllkrug. I haven't actually watched enough of Füllkrug to have a good opinion of him. Injuries affected him this season, and yeah, I've just not watched enough of him to have a decent opinion on him. So we'll move on to Antonio. Antonio is dross. He's left the club, hasn't he? I think he just left. But yeah, Antonio's dross. I would have said he was dross before the unfortunate accident. So that just let people know. The accident has nothing to do with me saying he's dross. I would have said this before that happened, because Antonio was a decent striker before, but he's just gotten too old now and has lost his athleticism he once had. Like if you were seeing him the previous season, you would see that he was losing what made him so good before, and now he's just too old. So, dross. He's still better than Calvert-Lewin though. And Strand Larson for Wolves, he's a good striker. I rate Strand Larson. Bro, Strand Larson is gonna be that. He's in the next season. I'll say it. People are gonna be talking about him a lot because he's going to cook next season. Okay, Cunha in the 23-24 season was amazing, but injuries impacted him, and he didn't have as good of a season he should have had. I knew though that this guy was going to cook the season after. Look what happened. Strand Larson will be the same. No one's talking about Strand Larson right now. They should, because last season he was amazing. But I'm telling you, next season, things will change. Just like they did with Semenyo. 23-24 season, I was one of the few people that was actually hyping up Semenyo. Now everyone's talking about him. So, Strand Larson, I'm telling you, he is going to cook and be even better next season. He's a brilliant striker. He knows where the back of the net is. I don't think he's elite, but he can get you like an Ollie Watkins. He can get you like 17 goals in the Prem. Especially with better service. He could even get 20. He's that good. I'm telling you. I think Liverpool, they want a cheap option as a striker, because I don't think Strand Larson will cost that much. Get him in. Because, like, he just knows where the back of the net is. He's clinical. So Liverpool want a cheap option. And because Isak's going to be hella expensive. We all know that. If Liverpool want a cheap option, look to Strand Larson. He's 25. He's not young or old. He's in his prime. 25. It's the perfect age. So, Liverpool. I already did a video on this. Look at Strand Larson before he gets too expensive. Right now, he won't cost that much, but soon, I think that's gonna change. But yeah, that's the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.